So here it is, one of the albums I know I have been waiting for the past 7 years. The next project from Justin Timberlake, the 2020 Experience. And was it worth the wait? I have to say, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it's a good album, it really is. It's just not what I personally expected. It is a very interesting mix of R&B genres such as neo soul, contemporary R&B, classic, and maybe some doo-wop, along with JT's old pop sound. All of this makes for a really interesting mix, but at times can seem a little convoluted because as you're listening to the track, it'll start looping itself so much that you'll forget what you're listening to and then it'll just become background noise. Although on the flip side, I will say, while not innovative, Timbaland's production is solid with a very interesting mix of produced beats and live instruments, something which I truly enjoyed about this album. This, along with some very well-worded lyrics and excellent vocals by Mr. Timberlake, combined to make a very easy-on-the-ear sound and something that most people will truly enjoy about this album. Also, the album has relatively good pacing, mixing up the slower songs with the faster, high-energy ones, giving you one after the other. This keeps the album from getting too stagnant and keeps energy high, but this is also where my next issue with the album comes in the sheer fact that most of these tracks are just too long. For example, the first 5 tracks are 7 minutes apiece, and by the time you reach the 4th minute of the song, you may be finished with it like I was, and you want to move on, but the song continues to go on for the next 3 minutes. And also, these extra minutes do almost nothing content-wise, and they just feel like more extra padding to either a good or bad song that doesn't need it. And also, this album doesn't show me that he's taking his next step forward as an artist. And the 2020 Experience ends up sounding like a re-upped, reskinned, and more consistent version of Future Sex Love sounds. And I guess I was expecting a little more from him. In the end, I have to give this album a 3.5 out of 5 because I feel like no true step forward was made while still being a great album. But I will highly, highly, highly recommend this to people to go listen to because I feel like everybody's going to walk away with their own interpretation of the album and this new direction. But thank you for watching, and next week we go all around the world with Mindless Behavior.